I am live, so it says. Wait for people to come. Hi, Dwight. How you doing tonight? I know I'm starting a little early, but what are you gonna do? Hey, there's John. John Schuylkill River Valley. How you doing tonight? Double or Dave's Hobbies and Things. Jerry Setterelli. How you doing tonight? Oh yeah. Hello. Still kicking. Yeah, me too. Too ornery to go away, Dwight. Some awesome weather today. At least here there is. I mean, awesome. I think it's like 75 degrees out there for this time of year. That's just like rare. Here it is rare. Now I can see. Keskursy and Paducah Railroad. Hi. That's a new one to me. Keskursy and Paducah Railroad. Pakawa. Man, them some Indian names, huh? Hey, welcome. Even though I did butcher up the name. Hey, there's Dave from Crooked River and Eastern. How's it going? Sparky, how's it going, buddy? I'm glad you can hang out with me tonight, too. Hey, there's Redbird Tony, who will be on next week. I'll get more to that in a little bit. Who else? Digger Evans is in the house. Harry Warren, how you doing tonight? Welcome. Oh, it's you, Mark Arnold. What are you doing to me, Mark? Mark Arnold. He's laughing at me. Hey, there's Cousin Vinny. I'm glad you're in here tonight, too. Hi. You're kind of going to like my show tonight, so I hope you will anyhow. Who else we got coming in here? Did I miss anybody? Yeah. I like the way your helix is turning out, Sparky. It's looking good. It's amazing what you do, and once you get a second thought at look at it, things, and start thinking them out a little. Hi, Digger. How's it going tonight? That's probably pretty late over there. Steve Childress, how's it going tonight? Good to see you in here, my friend. Ian, Lehigh River Subdivision. Hello. Yeah. You get a big train of auto racks on there. It's impressive to see you take that other funny looking car, that real long thing. up along with those auto racks. That was impressive. I thought so. Art, PDRR engineer. How's it going? Nathan. Hi, Nathan. How's it going tonight, Nathan? It's nice weather. All the trees are blooming, and the blossoms are starting to come out, and so is my hay fever. You see me blowing my nose a lot tonight. Just bear with me. I'm sorry. It's a lot of, you'll think it's a train coming by, and I'll be, oh my. Hi, Pappy. How's it going? Try Goglin's in the house. Oh man, it's kind of warm in here tonight. I have the air conditioner unplugged. We had a I guess it was a scheduled power outage in the middle of the night. What was it? Last week. And when they turned it back on, it surged and blew out my battery back up for this thing. So I had to crawl in. If you'd see where my plug is for my computer and everything, let's put it this way: I have to change the plug in that thing, it's not pretty. It's not a pretty picture watching me change it. So, Joe Rader, how's it going tonight? Good to have you in here. So anyhow, I had to unplug the air conditioner to get to the plug that I needed to get to take and unplug well, I got the plug for my extension cord till my new battery backup gets here plugged in, and I didn't feel like fighting the air conditioner anymore, so I just left it lay there. Hi, Jim Tedesco. Jim, I want to say thank you very, very much for doing our 5th Tuesday last week. You did a fantastic job. It was wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, as Gomer would say. Did a great job. Hats off to you, brother. Manny Fernandez, how's it going? Boulder Creek Yard, good to have you in here. So, okay. Thanked Jim already. Still saying hi to people as they're coming in. They're still coming in here yet. It's only 5 after. Got 27 already. Good. All righty. Also, next week, let me do this. There it is. On Track Tuesday next week, Redbird Tony, 2010, at 7 p.m. Eastern. And from what I see, he's getting around. He's getting down to his layout. So you're really healing up pretty good there, Tony. Good to see you recovering so fast. It's great to see. So just remember, Redbird Tony next week, 7 p.m. Eastern on his channel. Let me go back to the comments. Anybody new come in? Not that I can see. So I did Tony's plug. All right. Give it a couple more minutes before I really get going here. Wait till at least 10 after. And then everybody else is just going to have to catch up. Excuse me. Martin Searsma, how's it going, buddy? Glad to have you in here. It's funny how you came in right when I was blowing my nose. Oh. So I'm hoping the spring here and everybody seems to be getting their vaccines, and some of the restrictions are getting eased up. It's good to see. Hey, we can get some meet and greets going here. I'm sure hoping so soon here. I know they just had Heath just had his here, what was it, a week or two ago out there at Northlands. Stray Dog, how's it going? Stray Dog SFGL N Scale is in the house. Just thank you for the shout outs. You're at work. Be safe. You be safe. Have a good evening. And you're more than welcome. You deserved it, or I wouldn't do it. It's just plain as day. So thank you for making good videos. So, and that's to everybody that I give a shout out to. It's because you deserve it. All fingers, so few thumbs. Oh. You blow your nose and an excited moose shows up. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I'll tell you. But I don't know. The tree pollen seems to be really kicking this year. Hey, there's Marty, M&M Short Lines. Hey, good to have you here, buddy. Welcome to the party. If you want to call it a party. Yeah. Nice weather. I got to clean up my grill after the winter and everything. Give it a good cleaning. I'm overdue for a steak. I think I'll get a steak and put on it. Hey, Cameron. Caboose 121. How's it going? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Robert, the Flying Crow, is in the house. Saturday, you should have what we talked about, Robert. Saturday. That's what they said. We'll see. All right. Gonna start into this. I'm gonna start off with my mail call. Now, I got a whole lot more stuff that I was hoping to be here before tonight, but you know how that works. But this is, I got this from Amazon. It's corrugated plastic. There's 2 sheets in there. All right. Got some of this. And then I got some of this. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see here if I can get it in here to where it'll focus. But it's angle. They had this pretty reasonable, and it was a bundle. It looked like a bigger bundle on the Amazon picture. Okay. And I got some of this. And from Yankee Dabbler, I got some two packages of evergreen clapboard styrene. And from looking at these mail calls, can you guess what I'm planning on doing? Yeah. And hey, for the Yankee Dabbler, I did use the discount code. This time I used Dave's, the Crooked River and Eastern, which is CR&E. I used his on. I take turns between his and Vinny's back and forth when I order from Yankee Dabbler. I like dealing with them. I really do. So, little plug for you guys as sponsors. But I have no problems with Yankee Dabbler. So, nice, quick service. So, but anyhow, can you guess what I'm doing? Yeah, I am going to get into doing some scratch building because, well, first off, that building I showed you, from on my, I think was that one not bad? Or was that one of the anyhow, I'll just get the building and show you. Well, this is just a mock-up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it down here or not. Remember me talking about this building. You know, it's like I did get some of them barrels off. I still got one there that's pretty glued on there, pretty good. But if I can leave that one barrel on there, I'll find some way to doctor it up. I still think it looks stupid, but anyhow, and I'll figure something out to do with these spots here. But when I got this, you can see I got to remember to move the right way. I'm gonna knock my iced tea over here. Well, I'm just having a terrible time with the camera here. I got to move opposite of which way I want it to show up on here. Anyhow, they put this foam in here on this back, and I don't know if it had pieces on the back that fell off or what, but I can't have that. And I want to make this into a pretty decent industry. So what I'm going to do, I took this. It's falling apart now. And I asked on the so much for tape. Well, don't ever buy dollar store tape. This is just junk. It's garbage. Well, it ain't working out the way I wanted to. Just love live stream. But I got a nice little addition there now. Now, I got some siding that I bought a while back, vertical siding a while back, some styrene. It's here. Let me get it. I'll just show you. I know Vinny's all familiar with this stuff, but I'm trying to get the number there for you. Yeah, it's 4521. It's supposed to be metal roofing, but I can see that you could use that for vertical siding. You can see it in there. I've seen Vinny use this before or something similar, and they give you little stringers here that you glue up in on the lines here. So I'm planning on maybe using this for vertical siding on that. And that corrugated stuff is going to be the roofing that I'm going to put on the top. And I'm going to have a track running this way, and back in here I'm going to put a dock with a ramp for the tow motor, which Steve from 87th PSAP kind of told me I needed to do that. Yeah. So I think it'll work out pretty good. But I do have another project in mind right now, which I want to share with you guys. Let me set this back up out of the way. Get this out of here. I have here, and I did this earlier today, drew it out. And I used a Sharpie so you could see it better. I did a little test thing on my own and couldn't see it very well, but this would be a good basic if you wanted a company houses, like from I know around here, this is in the Appalachians, the coal mines built tons of these here, what I call company house, and they're just a basic house, and 2-story usually around here. They usually have a front porch on them, which I haven't I didn't make a porch for it yet, but this will give you a basic, and this will work in N scale or HO. Okay, if you look, they're 19 foot high to this part right here, between here before the peak, 28 foot if you go to the center for the peak, and 20 foot wide. I made these sides over here 20 foot by 19, and it'll make a perfect structure. And then I did the roof. These are scale feet. If you go by the scale feet, you can make the structure. I'm going to use Tichy doors and windows, okay, which I got a pretty nice. For me, it's a fair size order. Some of you guys it might not be, but I got windows and doors coming. I have some here that I could probably do one structure, but this I made this on foam board, and this is just going to be for a mock-up. The rest of them I'm going to do with the clapboard siding and make the roof out of it. But I thought this as I was making this, I'm thinking, hey, anybody could do this. Anybody could do this. This is just a basic structure, and from there you can adapt to it. You can add a little addition on the back or on the side. You can You could put a front porch or back porch. You could get real fancy with these things. But this is the basic structure. You know what I'm trying to say. And I think you guys would thought this might be a good for an idea if you wanted to make something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to take and use some of that junk tape that I just showed you, that blue junk tape, and put it together and give you an idea and show you how you could put this, you do this all together. Now, Vinny, I put a new blade before the show. New project, new blade. Right, brother? I remember the last time I tried to do that, he was giving me all kind of heck for not having putting a new blade in it. But this foam board's easy to cut out. Yeah, I refer to Vinny a lot because I watch his builds. Been watching them for years now, and I get a lot of good ideas from him and a lot of good tips. And I'm sure if you do, you get the same. Cut through it. Great. Huh. A couple other guys that influenced me a lot. I watch Michael McCarville on quite a few occasions. I watch Jason Jensen to get ideas. And I'll tell you somebody I've been watching a lot lately is doing a fantastic job is New Haven Rails. There's a channel too to check out. I'll tell you what, he gives some great tips for scratch building, painting, weathering, structures. I really enjoy how he does his videos. But Cousin Vinny is the king. Hey, what's going on here? I know it's off screen. I'm trying to see if I can stab myself here. All right, there's one. That's just to cut a square. I'm going to try something different because I was afraid something like that would happen. We get out the heavy-duty blade. This blade is compliments of my son Buck, who saw my war beater, this one that I've had forever, and he says, "Dad, throw that thing in the garbage." And he went out into his garage. He had a whole pack full of these things. Glad it was going the right way. I gotta blow my nose. That'd have been ugly. You'd have seen something that looked like super glue coming down. It wasn't super glue. I don't know. I have to try it sometime, see if it'll make stuff stick. I produce enough of it. Maybe I'll have a new formula for glue here. You didn't see that, Vinny. You didn't see that, Vinny. All right. I know I ain't talking. Also, I'm trying not to slice my finger off. But I'll tell you what, I am hooked on scratch building. I'm hooked on doing these models I'll be honest with you, period. I really enjoy doing them. I found something in the hobby this part of the hobby I really enjoy. I enjoy running trains too, don't get me wrong. But this is something I really enjoy doing, making these buildings. It's really something. And the more I do it, the better I get at it. I impress myself sometimes. Not trying to be humble or anything like that. Not bragging, but just enjoy doing it. I will be plugging that air conditioner in. Man, it got warm in here. I was in here all afternoon. I didn't sweat like this at all. But it sure got warm today. It got unusually warm for this time of year for at least our area. Doo-doo-doo. My thing slipped. Yeah. Trying to do too much at one stroke instead of letting the blade do the work. 2. Now I got the rouge and this is no, I got to do it a different way. Oh, I don't want to do it that way either. Shred of papers under. Awful quiet, huh? That's called. What you're hearing there is the gears turning. And they're old and squeaky. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, no, didn't have that in right, quite right yet. Watch this. Shouldn't say that. I'm going to do it this way. If I mess it up, oh well. This is a mock-up anyhow. I wouldn't do that with my expensive styrene. My paper's shredded to pieces. That's why I put it down there. Doo-doo-doo. And we got her. Let me take this, this. Get that out of there. Throw it in the garbage. And we got our basic building. Now I know something I already did that I didn't allow for. When I made the roofs, I didn't allow for the thickness of this. So the roof still might fit, but we're going to find out. Let me get my, I'll be right with you. Hang in there. I should have had this stuff ready, but I didn't. Forgive me. Well, this ain't cheap dollar store stuff. This is 3M cheap junk. I thought it was dollar store. Now, I'm going to get out my handy dandy extra whammy gluing jig. And I'll tell you what, this is one of the handiest things to have around. It's the wrong one. Let's do it this way. All right. And that's roof, roof. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yes, Buck, this tongue is out the side of my mouth. You're watching. He always makes fun of me doing that. Ain't pretty, but it'll work till I get it taped up. There's Fred Wild. How you doing tonight? And Ron Brights. I didn't see you guys. Dave BNSFN scale. Howdy. Took a moment and looked at the thing. Now I got to try to get my tape right. Hey, there's Nate. How you doing tonight, Nate? All right. Let's try this. This. And this. Around the line. For my little mock-up. Well, that didn't work. Not the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I didn't allow for the extra, so I don't have much of an overhang on the side here. That's just a matter of cutting a little piece out. And if I was using styrene, that wouldn't make much of a difference. And one more. And there we have a basic two-story mock-up for a company house. I like to call them company houses because that's what they used to do on the companies, is the coal companies. You can see I drew the windows and the doors on this side. So easy peasy, way to go. And you can use that design for, like I said, you could change that around, put a wraparound porch around it if you wanted to. Additions on it, make it even a bigger house. You can make it into a duplex. Yeah, there's all kind of things you could do to it. So, which they did do to it. So, okay, that would be just a cool project to keep an eye on. Yep. Yarrick, my man, how you doing, buddy? All righty. Let me tilt this back up here. See, watch me looking at the chat. And it is 7:48 already. Boy, that didn't seem like it took me that long to do that. Hey, Randy, RDNT, my condolences for your loss there, brother, but howdy, and welcome to tonight. Fred, if I haven't said hi to you tonight, Fred Wild's in the house. Ron Brights. But I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. Is Benny going to have his show after this tonight? Does anybody know? I don't see Benny in here. There's Karst Valley Railroad. Welcome. Did I see somebody say Anthony from Georgia Sunbelt was in? You can also use pasta boxes, cereal boxes to mock up. Yeah, I've done that. I used this because I had some of it, and I found out the hard way. Well, first off, when you paint this stuff, you couldn't make a better boat out of how it bows. I originally bought that. I was going to use it for backdrop, and it just didn't work. Not for what I wanted it for. So I'm cutting it up for do a little bit of mock-ups for right now, and you could actually take this and make it into a regular structure by just you could. I know you can get that paper that looks like brick and clapboard and stone, all kind of stuff. There's so much that you could do with a little structure like this that is unbelievable. And those are just, like I said, was just basic quick sizes that I come up with. And I'll tell you what I used. For a guide, I took my scale ruler. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. And I had this old building. This is an old laser kit that I got in a box full of junk, and been trying to doctor it, and it just my ways of doctoring it just didn't work real well. But I used it for basic sizes by measuring this and the width and so forth. And then I made it a little wider because I didn't like how thin this one was. So I made it a little bit bigger of a house. But you can see, so they'll sit there about the same. Yeah, print on white decals. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Pete Clark, how you doing tonight? Welcome. Good to see you in here. So, it's getting hot in here. Well, we got almost 10 till. Let me give you a drink here. You gotta do some more research. I missed something there. I have I see you guys are talking about decals here. You need a special printer to print white. I didn't know that. I have some decal paper. I'm going to try to make my own wet decals on my inkjet printer. They say you can do it. It's inkjet. It's supposed to be work for this decal paper. And they have regular white decal paper. Yarrick says they have. I did do a video on window decals. If anybody wants them. My daughter has a Cricut. She can make those window decals too. So, everyone, please send some of your mild weather to the UK, Wilmer. All right, here it comes. Tomorrow, well, maybe not tomorrow, but you'll get some mild weather. It's below freezing. We had that, believe it or not, I think it was last Thursday. We had snow, and it was cold. So that's probably what you're getting now. Maybe. Good news. Next week it'll be warm. So. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hi, Shay Zenscale. How's it going, buddy? Welcome. Even though the show's just about done. I was just going to say, if you guys want to go ahead and promote your channels, post your subscribers that you got, any contests you got going, any special videos that you're going to be making coming up, now's the time. Promote away. Just no bad language. Out like a lion, Wilmer. You just got off work. Well, praise the Lord that you got work. You might not think so, but boy, that's a blessing to have work. Community Roundhouse tomorrow at 7 Eastern on the Iron Horse Route. Hear that? Community Roundhouse on the Iron Horse Route. It'll be on Brian's channel. So definitely check them out. I'm sure they got a lot to talk about. I slacked on you, John. Hi, Joe. Good night, Randy. You take care. Jim puts on there Millennium County 2.0 265. What's the 265? No worries. No, that's the problem. I don't have enough worries. Oh. You went from 70 to 85 subs after my mention last week. Well, that's wonderful. And he needs that's terrific. And I'd like to see you get up over 100. That's what would be my goal for you, Boulder Creek. Oh. Fred Wild says, check out SYL Davis. Here, I'll just put it up there rather than me read it. There we go. And he does decals. There you go, guys. Now, this is Mark Arnold. He struggled with a name change on his channel. It does look vaguely American Indian, but if you know any French, this means what is it, and why? It's French. Okay. You can tell I don't know French. French vanilla ice cream is as French as I get. And French fries. Well, on your way. Well, good for you, buddy. All right, Sparky's out of here. Everybody's out there. Congratulations, Pappy. What are we congratulating Pappy for? He must have hit a milestone, huh? Hit 300. Way to go, Pappy. Scaraboo. He knows French is in curse words. Shame, shame. Contest draw this weekend on Georgia Sunbelt. It's giving away some nice prizes if you're not entered. That you didn't shut off the entry, did you? Not live. It's not live. Okay. It's all thanks to my friends. Yep. We got a great community here, Pappy. We sure do. So, well, I think we're going to call this one a wrap. That way we can all, I don't know, is Vinny having his tonight? I didn't hear anybody say anything about Vinny's scratch build classes tonight. And Vinny disappeared, so I kind of figured he was doing it. So, good show. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know. I said I thought this would be a nice, simple thing that anybody could do, and I hope y'all got it. It's like I said, 19 and 20 feet and 28 feet are the 3 dimensions. All you need, and you have it. And then the rest you have to figure out. You know, if you want to put an addition on, you have to figure it out. If you want to put a porch on it, you're gonna have to figure it out. Just like I'd have to do. Thanks, Mark. Thank you very much. Good night there, Nate. Good night, Pappy. Good night, all. And I'm going to just keep on going with the good nights. And I want to wish you all the very best. Enjoy the wonderful weather. At least we're having wonderful weather. I'm happy to see winter slowly dwindling away. So I want to thank the good Lord for that. And I want to thank the good Lord for all of you. And may He come into your life and bless you the way He's blessed me. And just make your days wonderful. I ask you, and we'll see you all soon. I have a Not Bad coming Monday. Redbird Tony next week at 7 p.m. Don't forget Redbird Tony. Just come out of hip surgery, and he's just going strong. And pretty soon he'll be dancing a jig. So we'll have to have him make a video of him dancing a jig with his new joints. So, all righty. And thanks again, Jim Tedesco, for last week, for doing the 5th Tuesday. And on that note, I'm going to say adios, amigos. You guys are wonderful. I love y'all. Good night and rest well. Check Vinny out after this broadcast.